We don't really have a theme for today, do we?
No.
I don't think so.
I think it comes to us. The themes come to us.
That's
like
true.
during
That's
we're
true.
talking, we just say something. It's like that's the theme for today.
That's true. All right. So we'll just kind of like go with the flow.
Yeah.
Is that our theme?
Yep.
Go with the flow.
Go with the flow. You pick two, I'll pick two, and then we'll answer.
Great. And then we'll read some of the discussions that people sent us. Maybe we can do like two.
I do feel like this is becoming, which is exciting, like an advice podcast.
Yeah, which I love.
I love
because
giving
we
advice.
love giving well, I guess this is solicited
advice. Yeah.
We love giving advice.
Yes.
Oh, wait, let me take my hair clip out because I got my hair done today.
Oh, so you can see it?
So the people can see it because I wear my hair up. I got home and just immediately put my hair back up in a clip because I can't wear it down anymore. Or
it looks
Hazel
really pretty.
will just grab it. Thank you.
Yeah, I like the blonde.
Thanks. Yeah, Hazel will just grab it.
I love those clips though. I live with those in my hair.
Yeah, me too. And it's better than a ponytail.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know if it is technically, but I feel like it's better for my hair than tying it up in a ponytail. Yeah, because
it's not like stretching it. Yeah. Unless you use like maybe a scrunchie.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Are we ready?
I'm ready.
All right. Welcome back to another episode of the Working Amy podcast. I'm Nora.
I'm Maria.
And today, no theme today.
Go with the flow.
We'll find it.
It will come to us.
It'll come to us. So Maria and I are just going to read some submissions, and then we got some emails, questions from you guys, which we love. So we will answer some of those emails and as our discussion. So yeah,
right.
We can get
started. Okay.
All right. I can go ahead and start.
Okay.
This one is from November 1st.
Oh, okay.
I actually follow this person on TikTok.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That's so funny.
So, I don't know who they are. I don't know them, but,
you know
them.
You know them. Yeah. Social media friends.
So this person says, "Hello, I found your TikTok and thought it would be fun to submit what my ISO was when I was shopping for my horse and then what I ended up buying. My ISO was 3-foot adult hunter / equitation prospect with an advanced adult Ammy. Wanted a warm blood, but green was fine and limited record was fine. Quirks were fine as long as it was safe. Wanted it to be quality enough to be competitive at the rated show / adult hunter finals / medal finals and play in the derbies even if it wasn't the winner. The goal was to find something that would be a long-term show partner. I wanted quiet with a big slow step, but enough of a motor that I didn't need to kick and pray before every jump. At least 16.2 hands to take up my leg because I'm tall. Preference was for dark colored geldings. Under 10 years old, essentially a unicorn because the budget was blank with some wiggle room depending on seller flexibility or if they were willing to do a lease to purchase."
Okay. So she said preferred warm blood?
Wanted a warm blood.
Wanted a warm blood.
Yes.
But she knew her budget was small because she said it was the unicorn.
Yeah, I shouldn't have said that.
Yeah, it's okay.
Wow.
I was thinking originally 35, but then you said that unicorn and I was like, all right, it's probably below 25. Because she also did say quirky and green, and usually when people throw that in, they understand that their budget's not big enough to get what they actually want, so they're willing to deal with quirks. So I think her budget was, I don't want to say 15, but I'm gonna go with 20.
More.
It was more? Mm-hmm. Oh, good. 30?
Yeah.
Oh, good. Okay. Okay.
Yeah, budget was $30K with some wiggle room depending on seller flexibility.
Okay.
So here is what they found.
Okay.
8-year-old, 17.1 hand imported KWPN gelding.
Wait, sorry, can you repeat that?
8-year-old.
8-year-old, okay.
17.1 hand imported KWPN gelding.
Oh, okay.
Bay with chrome. Fancy, all caps, as heck. Built uphill. Hack winning quality trot and canter. Has done the .95s at one rated show in Ocala, but no hunter miles. Very much the hunter Eck type. He has scope for the 3.6, massive stride, total dreamboat to look at, and the kindest puppy dog personality that will stand all day while you fuss with him. Very brave and straightforward, might peek at filler or new things at first, but he's green, but not a stopper. Very honest and athletic enough to get you out of an iffy distance without holding a grudge. Goes around with his ears forward, great expression, and loves his job. Has a lead change both ways. You just have to ask because he's green. He's barefoot. Very clean x-rays. His one quirk is that he has mild, non-progressive string halt at the walk. I don't know what that is.
I don't know what that is.
Which presents in tracking wide behind. Not the upright jerky kind. It's a rhythmic 4-beat step. It disappears at the trot and canter. Giant, slow, gorgeous mover that everyone comments on when they see him.
I feel like this is like a joke. Like, there's no way that horse should be 30,000. If you tell me that this horse is 30,000, I'll be like, did they send 2 separate like budget prices? There's no way. Did it come with pictures?
No, but I know I can try to get on her TikTok.
Oh, yes. I want to see pictures. That's probably going to super confuse me, though, because if it's, like, super, super nice, I'm going to be like, what?
Hold on, let me see if...
Because, like, how much can you ideally up your budget from 30? But, like, for that, especially if it's imported, you have to take into account that the seller probably needs to make money, too. Unless it's, like... the one that we read that it was like giving away for $1, like that one-off situation.
People are popping off on our TikTok
about
it.
She had to have gone over budget, because if you tell me that this horse was 30,000, I'm gonna be like, what? Did she get him for? I don't want to go crazy over budget. Did she get him for like 45?
Less.
It was not 30, was it?
No, a little more.
Okay. A little bit less.
A little bit more.
Oh, a little bit more than 45?
Oh, no. A little less than 40.
Less than 45.
More than 30. Less than 45, more than 30.
More than 30, 35.
Yeah.
Okay. I wonder. Why?
Maybe the...
So that's weird. An imported 8-year-old who looks like that, even green, was it? And it was this year?
I don't know if it was... I think it was this year.
That's crazy.
I don't know, but it wasn't that long ago.
And the only thing was that he had one show under his belt and he was green. And
he has that weird walk.
Yeah, but that's not like a issue, like a vet issue. That's crazy. Wow. Yeah. They're out there, people. The warm bloods. That the horse looks beautiful too. It's like a nice flashy day. Yeah, the horse. If the horse didn't look nice, I'm like, okay, I can see why. I feel like that screwed me up more looking at the videos. I'm like, oh my gosh, he has such a floaty trot.
I know.
Wow, 35.
Yeah.
That's crazy. Good for you for buying that horse.
I know.
Man.
I know, it's a nice horse.
Yeah, it's a really nice horse.
I've been following her on TikTok for a little bit. So when I saw this, I was like, I know you.
It's super cute. I might follow her to see their journey together. Wow. So her budget was 30, and she bought the horse for 35. So she only went 5,000 over budget.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's impressive.
I know.
I want to know where if you're listening, was this a trainer connection? That
yes,
resulted in the horse?
What was some additional details?
Yeah, give us the tea
on the pricing of this horse.
Yeah, maybe it was like get him off my books type situation, because that's the only way I can see a horse like that going for like 35.
Yeah,
like the only way. Yeah.
The fact that it was imported and then went for 35 is,
unless they got him for super
a little bit of an enigma.
Even then, yeah.
But even then, you're paying a lot still for
quarantine, buying,
shipping, quarantine.
Yeah,
like
so let's say, and we don't know where they imported him from, but like let's just say, like anywhere in Europe, like you would have had to buy that horse for like 10 to 15,000. Then the import quarantine, whatever, would have been like, so let's say another 15,000. So you're already at 30,000 just getting the horse here.
Yeah,
and then you're gonna show once.
It must have been like a get it off.
It had to have, because that just doesn't make sense. Like business wise, that doesn't make sense. And like the PPE and all that.
Or maybe someone imported it for themselves.
Yeah.
And then was like, it's not the right match
for me.
Yeah. And then was just like, well, maybe I'll just like sell it for what I brought it over here for or something.
Like a quick flip.
Yeah.
Possibly.
I wouldn't even consider that a flip, just like a
get it
off my books. like a, like, I need to sell this horse to get another horse kind of thing.
Yeah.
That actually kind of makes more sense
that
to me
makes sense.
if someone imported it for themselves and not to
like, and it was
resell.
exactly, it still would have had to been like, they would have had to buy it for say like 15 to 20 over there and then import, so that would get you a break even 35. Yeah, I guess depending on, I mean, if it's like green over there, I can see that maybe. I'm interested.
Yeah, let us know.
If you know the background, I'm interested.
Yeah. Maria and I love to make up stories.
I know we do. We do so many assumptions.
So if there's like additional context, we would love to know. Because we just sit here like making things up about people's horses.
Pondering the backstories. I feel like they're plausible though.
Yeah.
Like what we come up with.
Yeah.
And then it's fun when we get the follow-up and it's like, oh my gosh, that's what it was.
Yeah.
Yeah, like, I'm telling you, I just keep going to the $1 one, but that one just, like, blew my mind.
I know.
That follow-up, I was not expecting.
No.
But I'm so happy we got that, because it answered a lot of questions that I was confused about. So this one, we didn't read the ISO, but we read the discussion topic. This was about, this individual was finishing up college and getting really nervous about being able to afford the sport. So she sent in that. And we were talking about how much you should save for a medium-high AO jumper to be competitive on the circuit. Yes. I don't remember what we said on that, but she sent us, an actual... I'll just read it.
Okay, yeah.
It's because it says a little bit of everything, ISO advice and sale.
Okay.
So, all right. Hi, Nora and Maria. Congratulations on baby working Emmy, and I love the podcast. I recently binge listened to you guys on a 14-hour drive and still wouldn't know how to price some of the horses. You get spot on. I have a few things I'd love your opinion on.
Great.
I think I read that section like when we did the advice, but okay. First, I just sold one of my horses, Picks to Follow, as a 16-year-old warm blood. I have had him for 10 years and trained him up with my trainer coming off ponies from the 2-foot 3-3 medals and hunters, lots of top placings in the children's hunters and 3-3 medals at A-rated shows like OSF, Vermont Summer Festival, Hits Socrates, Fairfield Hunt Club. Never went to finals with him due to no fault of his own. He has been showing sporadically since 2021 because my sister doesn't care to show. Last year, he had a bone bruise that caused us to reevaluate him continuing to jump. He just got sold to a dressage barn and is loving his new career doing 3rd level dressage training for 4th level. He has never competed in dressage before and has only been training it for 2 months. He is a 17.2 hand warm blood gelding requiring hocks and coffin joints every 6 months, adequate, and has a slight turnout in his right hind. Auto changes, counter canter, shoulder in, half pass, leg yields, all the moves. Owners only fell off 1 time in 10 years. He's sound and doing the dressage job. We sold him for blank.
So they sold him as a dressage horse?
They sold him as a 16-year-old warm blood, yes. He's 16-year-old doing dressage, yeah. After he transitioned because of a bone bruise.
I feel like it's not that much because he's not like a dressage horse.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
This is one of the situations, without giving anything away, that I'll say, like, it's amazing that he has all of that prior show experience, but if it's not relevant to what you're selling him as, then I almost don't really take that into consideration.
Yeah.
Like, it's amazing.
I think the fact, like, the travel and like the experience at the show is valuable, but the actual like show record is
isn't
like
as
kind of
relevant as we would say if you were going to if you were going to sell him as a 16-year-old to do this hunter jumper job continuously.
Do they sell him for like 15?
Less.
10?
Less.
7,500?
6,000.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. And then she said, I feel like this was low, but we were mostly concerned about a great home since my sister was going to college.
Okay. I mean, that's fair.
We always say it's good to go for a home.
Yeah. Especially at 16, you want to make sure that your older horse is going to a good situation.
Yeah.
So I think in that case, like, yes, 6K is low, but
I think it's low. I do think it's low.
I think it's low, but if it's like, if it's a guaranteed good home, then I kind of think that's one of the things that you're willing to,
Yeah, I definitely think she could have asked for more, for sure.
I think 15 to 20 would have been...
I agree.
better, but...
Because, I mean, the maintenance is pretty, like, okay, he has
pretty
joints,
standard, I feel like.
every 6 months, adequate. The slight turnout really doesn't bother me.
Mm-hmm.
He has auto changes, counter canter, like, he has all the moves, so, like, that in itself, I think, could up the price.
Yeah.
Even at 16, because we've seen 16-year-olds go for, you know, a good amount.
Yeah.
I think it depends on...
Well, I think the thing is...
Oh, he was only training it for 2 months, though, for dressage.
Yeah.
So you have to lower the price because it's not like he has that much experience.
Yeah. Like, since he's not doing his original job, you can't really...
You have to adjust the price.
You have to adjust the price a little bit.
Like, compensate for that. But I think your 15 to 20 would have been fair.
Yeah.
For a horse like that. But we're glad that he went to a good home. Yeah. Okay, but wait, there's more. My other horse I sold in 2022. She was a Baloo. Wait. There was a comment. Sorry for going off topic. There was a comment about me not being able to pronounce Bronson. And then, what did I say? Oh, Quidento Revel. And it's just like, it just rolls off the tongue.
She was like, this person was like, not being able to pronounce Sal Francais, but being able to pronounce it. Quidento Revel is crazy work.
Yes! I died at that comment. If that was your comment, it made my day. Because, like, I didn't even realize that, but for some reason, my brain just didn't work.
That was...
When I was reading it.
Hilarious. Some of you guys are really funny.
Yeah. Yeah, I just wanted to say that, because this, like, I'm, like, struggling to, like... It just won't translate in my head.
Yeah.
Baloo Rouette, baby. Yeah. Baby, I got as a 6-year-old in 2020 with 1 U.S. show under her belt, doing the .90. We got her for blank. And then I'll read the rest of it after. I know there's not a lot there. It's a 6-year-old in 2020. Remember, horse prices, that was COVID. With 1 U.S. show under her belt doing the .90s.
Hold on, I have to wait for Rory to stop barking because the mics pick him up. Rory, stop. She didn't import her?
I don't believe so.
The horse was imported,
it could have been imported. She doesn't say.
Oh, okay. I don't know why
I could have thought it would. I would think it would have been imported, not by her, but by someone else. Okay. Is my gut on this one.
Did she get her for like 45?
Higher.
50?
Higher.
60?
Higher.
75?
A little less.
It's 70?
Yeah. That one was a hard one because there was no information. So we got her for $70,000. We trained her up over 2 years and got reserve or champion at every single horse show we went to, from the .80s to 120s.
Oh.
Didn't go higher simply because of age and rider wasn't ready. I appreciate that.
That's fair.
Yeah. She showed all along the East Coast on the A circuit during the warmer months and local rated shows in the winter because we couldn't go to Florida. Super fast, amazing turner, careful, insane on the big tracks, really excelled in the stadium rings. Only ridden and shown by a junior. Yeah. Never fell off of her once in 2 years. 16.2 hand, big-bodied, sold at 8 years old for blank. It was in 2022 that she sold her. Oh, wait, picks to follow. Here's the horse.
I think she sold her... I mean, it's definitely 6 figures. It has to be 6 figures. If she bought her for 70.
Yeah, right.
150?
A little bit higher.
160.
Yes. Sold at 8 years old for 160. And then she said when horse prices were going crazy. Yeah. But, I mean, that's fair.
Yeah,
like,
I think so.
You bought her for 70. She had to have been imported by someone. Like, you bought her as an import. Yeah. I don't think this individual imported her, but I think they bought her as an import.
Yeah.
I wouldn't be surprised anyway if she was doing, like, the 110s or 120s overseas. Yeah. Because then it would make sense that she only did a .90 class here.
Yeah.
But, yeah, that's fair.
Yeah.
I think that's fair. With all her experience. And
I can see the comments already. Who has
$160
to buy a horse?
I think we proved that
People
more
do.
people
People
than you
do.
think. More people than you think have that much money to spend.
Yeah.
And I will say too, like, people have, it's not like they have 160 lying around, right? But people choose where they want to spend their money.
Yeah.
So if you want to put your money towards a horse, you can do that. If you want to put it towards a house, you can. So it's not like people.
And like most people don't just have like $160,000 in cash in their
lying
bank account.
around.
Like
yeah.
most of these people have investment. Now we're going to talk finance. We're going to talk finances for 1 second. Most of these people have like investments,
Correct.
investment accounts that are growing in the market, and then you have to like liquidate some of that money.
Yeah.
Or,
That's
like,
how I bought
transfer
Finn.
some of that money. So like most people don't have $160,000 in their back pocket to just like put on a credit card and buy a horse right this second. Like
it's like they're making a conscious decision that instead of doing X, Y, and Z, I'm going to use this money to buy a horse.
Yeah.
So while 160,000 is a ton of money, some people choose to spend their money on horses. Yeah.
And then there are the people who are just fortunate
that have like
that
maybe do have
$160,000 is like
nothing,
chump change for them. That's not most people, but there are some people that is the case.
Have that. So yeah, where are people getting this money? People do have it. We've just proven it multiple times on this podcast that they have the funds to do that. And then what was the other one they were saying? Oh, like, why would you spend that much money? Because it's your money and you can spend it how you want. And if you want to spend it on a nice horse, go for it. Horse prices, we always say, are only what the buyer's willing to, pay for it. So
I've even gotten some comments like that on my TikTok. Like I posted when I got my new tack trunk, I posted a video of it and someone was like, why would you pay that much money for a tack trunk? You could just get a Husky trunk at Home Depot for $100. And I'm like, yeah, but I don't want that.
Yeah, because I can.
Like,
thank you.
I can spend my money how I want to.
Exactly. I work for it.
Like, yeah, I could get a Husky trunk for $100 at Home Depot, but I don't want to do that.
Yeah, exactly.
If you want to do that,
go for it.
Like, good for you.
Yeah. I mean, like, I have one, and I think people are just too involved with what other people are spending their money on. Yeah. Too opinionated.
I know. I feel like the horse world is just like...
Too opinionated. Okay. But yes, so this one bought it for $70,000. I think that's a good return on investment. It's almost...
it's more than double.
It's more than double, after 2 years. So that's a good... Yeah. That's really good.
This one is a little bit shorter.
Okay.
It says... I don't know if I want to read the title.
Okay, don't read it.
I don't know if I want to read it.
It's going to give it away. I want to be shocked.
Okay, so this person says, hello, love when your videos pop up on my feed.
Oh.
Just bought an older horse, and then she says something else that I'm not going to say. Background, 17-year-old, 16.1 hand Oldenburg mare. Previously a 1.20 m jumper in Europe, 1.10 m in the States, now 0.90 and under.
Okay.
The winner in the best company wins at Gleff, WEF, WEC, etc. with 30 plus entries. Ooh. Auto everything, will back herself off in tighter distances or move up when she's further away. Takes a joke but has a stop on her record from one kid that ran her to nothing more often than not.
Oh.
She has more self-preservation in her older years but takes a lot to say no. Beautiful to look at, snow white with a thick mane and tail. I know this doesn't affect cost, but she's perfect and needs to be noted.
Oh.
Little maintenance, has had hocks done and found upper ring bone but is sound, also on daily percent. Guess the sale price and what she would, and I think she wants us to like say what we think she would go for a yearly lease.
When did she buy her? She bought her this year?
Just bought an older horse. This is from
October. At 17.
Yeah, this is from October 20th of this year.
But she has a killer record.
Yeah.
But she's only doing the .90s.
And then she says, bought for blank to a forever home where she is cherished as the unicorn she is.
Oh.
Hope you choose this one. Thanks, guys.
I went immediately to mid-5s in my head. That's where I would put this horse, in the mid-5s to sell. Even as a .90 and under, like if it's a Saint. But it does have, you said, that stopping background.
Yeah.
But it's not relevant now.
Takes a joke but has a stop on her record. She says that she has more self-preservation in her older years, but takes a lot to say no.
I think I would still put it in the mid-5s. I just don't know if I'm going on the upper end of those that mid 5 or the lower ends. Because I'd say like lower end is like 45 and the higher end is like 65. My mind went to 60, but I think she would be priced higher if she could still compete at 17 at that 110 level. I think I'm going to go on the lower end since she can only do the .90s and under, right? Stop doing that! This is why I'm not looking at you. Are you going to be like, they sold her for $15,000? I feel like this is one that I'm just not going to win. I'm not going to win. It's just going to be so illogical that it's just like, I would place this horse at mid-5s. Let me just say that. Maybe on the lower end of mid-5s because it had that stopping issue. So like maybe like 45 is where I would place the horse to sell.
Is that your guess?
I don't know because it would have been my guess, but now your smile is making me think that it was like 30,000 or something or less. It's gonna be like 15,000, and I'm just gonna walk out of the room. 17 years old, had a stopping issue. The winner at .90.
Mm-hmm.
What kind of maintenance does it require or have?
Had hocks done and found upper ring bone, but is sound. Also on daily percent.
Do I just go lower? I might just go lower. 30.
Less. By like a decent amount.
15.
Less.
7,000.
A little bit more.
8,000.
7,500.
7,500. We're done.
Yes. She bought her for 75,000. So the part at the top that I didn't read, she said, just bought an older horse. I know I got a killer deal, but curious if you agree. Yes, we agree. You basically stole this horse.
I don't even know what to say. I would still place it at like 45. For a winner at .90.
Yeah.
Yeah, with that kind of background, even at 17. If it can get me around and it's winning, yeah, I'd put it up.
Yeah.
7,500?
Mm-hmm.
You got that horse for?
Mm-hmm.
This is the WTF Podcast. That's the title. WTF is going on right now.
Yeah.
What? That doesn't even make sense. Like, I don't understand.
I mean, I guess this is for all the people who
like want your unicorn,
are looking for a warm blood jumper with a 4-figure budget.
They're there. Clearly, they're there. I mean, yeah. I guess this is a positive thing, but
they're there. I mean, it's 17, so it's a little older. You're not going to get like your 8-year-old with this experience for 7,500, but
yeah. I mean,
they're out there.
Where would you place the horse? I'm curious. Would you place it lower?
I would maybe put it. I'm trying to think because like we got Z for 45,000.
Yeah, but that was like what?
But that was in 20.
Like 10? No, more. 15
13.
Years ago.
I think that was in 2013.
That was like 12 years ago.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, that's 12 years ago. So like prices have definitely inflated by then.
That's true. Yeah, I think like between 35 and 45 probably.
I could agree somewhere in the 30s. Mm-hmm. I said 45 because of that record. And like if the stopping isn't an issue now.
Yeah, I think it depends on
if it's because the way that she said it, it was like
the way she said it sounds like you really have to mess up for her to stop. Yeah.
Or like there's been prior videos.
Yeah.
But it's not the horse's fault.
Yeah.
Which we can all,
That's true because she says has a stop on her record.
Yeah.
Which actually, you're right, makes me think that like if you look at her show record, you'll see some like DNFs or like eliminations.
Like maybe that affected the price. Not to get down to 7,500,
but it didn't make the horse a stopper.
Yeah, that could be it.
Yeah,
I mean that if you have a bad show record, I can see how that would lower the price because people would be less willing, but not to 7,500.
Yeah,
a steal. I don't even. Did you steal the horse?
Yeah, literally.
That's insane.
So what do you think? What would you put the horse at for a yearly lease?
For a yearly lease. This is one of the horses, and I know I say this a lot, and I feel like I'm super repetitive, but, like, this is a horse that you will get more for a lease over a year than if you just outright sell it.
Yeah.
So I would put this horse at... I'm not using her 7,500. That's BS.
I would put it maybe at, like, 15K.
I was going to say 15 to 20 originally,
Yeah.
I think... Okay, so if we go by, say, like, a $35,000 purchase price, and we do, like, what's the current value for leasing as, like, 40%, that's $14,000. So I would probably put it 15 to 20,000.
And, like, when we had Goodzo, we were leasing him for, like, 15K, and he had a record up to meter 40.
Yeah.
But
I mean, if she's the winner in, like, 30, like, company of 30, like, that's pretty impressive.
Yeah.
And, like, especially for those riders that are looking to go from, like, the itty bitties to, like, the 90s, then I think that would be really good.
Yeah, I think so too. I think 15K is where I would put her for a lease.
I would say 15 to 20.
Yeah, I'd agree with that.
Depending on, like, if the stopping is an issue, or if it's just...
Or if it's just, like, or if it's literally just, like, if you look at her show record, there's stops, but, like, she's not a stopper.
But she's fine.
Yeah.
And if she really can, like, pack a child around and win, then I think it puts the price higher.
Because she says auto everything.
Yeah, which is, like, great for someone
who's sounds like it sounds like she has her own eye.
Yeah.
And everything.
Which is nice for, like, a
for a
kid
like,
junior, someone trying to go from, like, maybe the hunters to the jumpers, like that
or
transition.
even, like, an older adult or an adult getting back into it.
Yeah. If she's considered safe. Yeah. Yeah, I'd put her 15 to 20.
Yeah.
Anywhere in that range. Which would put her sales price at $35,000. Just so everybody, $35,000 to $40,000 with a 40% lease.
Yes.
So not $7,500. So you definitely got a steal on that horse for sure.
Definitely.
We need just a few more of those out in the world.
I know.
But they're out there, people. They're out there. Hi there. First off, I love your podcast. I think it's super amazing to have some transparency in the industry. I'm reaching out as an adult Amie who is looking to lease or purchase a new horse. I am currently doing the 2.6 Eck, looking to move up to the 3 foot.
Okay.
Currently doing the Eck, but would want a horse that could have fun in all 3 rings. Looking for safe and sound, something that can teach me and take a joke if the distance isn't perfect every time. I show locally most of the time and like twice a year, so it doesn't have to be super fancy. What price range should I prepare for in a lease or a sale price?
She wants to do the Eck.
Yes. But she doesn't want to be super competitive. It's adult Annie looking to have fun in all 3 rings.
Yeah, that's true.
I think we should do 2 prices.
Okay.
I think we should do, because she wasn't exactly what she was looking for, a thoroughbred versus a warm blood price.
Okay.
Because you can get a thoroughbred to do this job.
Yeah. Yeah, you
for
could.
less than you would if you were going to get a warm blood.
Yeah, I think for a thoroughbred you would still be looking at like $20K, because
she wants something safe and sound and fun.
Yes.
To do all 3 rings.
Yes. So safe, sound, and fun, you can 100% find a thoroughbred that is safe, sound, and fun. Yes. There's a ton of them out there. But I do think that you're going to be paying a little bit more. Like, I don't think you're going to get a thoroughbred in the 4 figures.
No, I don't think.
For that.
I don't think you would want a thoroughbred in the 4 figures for what you're describing. Because you seem like you just want to have fun. She shows locally most of the time.
Yeah.
So she said it doesn't have to be super fancy, which is great. And also something that you touched on last time in the podcast was about all 3 rings and a horse that can do all 3 rings. And you can put a horse in all 3 rings, but they're not going to excel in all 3 rings. Like, that's very, very, like, that is a unicorn to find.
And we talked about this last time, I think, because someone was asking about getting a horse to do the hunters and the jumpers. Yeah. And I was like, I would get something that can do
the Eck
and the jumpers because those 2 cross over better than the hunters and the jumpers, than a hunter and
so just keep that in mind, that like when you're looking to have fun in all 3 rings, the horse is probably not going to do well in all 3 rings, or
like there'll be one ring where it's just kind of, and especially if you're looking to do the Eck, I'm gonna be honest, you're probably not gonna win in the hunters if you're doing the Eck and the jumpers.
Yeah.
Like it's one of those things where it's like it can either be an Eck and a Eck horse and a jumper, or
a
hunter and an Eck horse.
Yeah.
But
finding all 3,
not really all, like there are horses that will go into all 3 rings.
Yes.
And will kind of like switch gears into all 3 rings. But like there's a reason that hunters and jumpers don't cross over, because it's just like a completely different horse, a completely different ride. But there are horses that will do it.
Yeah, I mean, if you just want to have fun and you don't have any expectations about like doing well, you just want to like, because any horse can do it.
Yeah.
Like I could put Finn in the hunters, and
I could put Squid in the
would
hunters.
I do
and
well?
He would jump.
Probably not, but would I have a good time? Maybe.
Maybe. Squid has actually done the hunters. He doesn't move great. He jumps cute.
Yeah.
He's not a great mover, but
I was gonna put Finn in the Devon Hunters. I was gonna do it this year
in the local hunters.
Yeah, and then what happened? Oh, we had the quarantine. Our barn was on quarantine, and I couldn't. Like it was like the week before, and I was super excited because we were like practicing in all of our hunter-esque gear, and I was like, I'm gonna do it. We're gonna be a hunter for the day.
Oh my god!
And then we couldn't go. So you know what? Maybe next year.
I was gonna say I should have done the local hunters on Squid, but
that'd be fun. I feel like we should do that.
I had literally like just started riding again after having Hazel. I think next year though, I don't know if I'll be able to qualify for Devon by next year, but I also don't think I'm gonna be here for local weekend.
No.
That would actually be fun though.
It would be fun, right?
I think
we can test out the theory doing all 3 rings.
I think Squid would do okay.
I think he would too.
He would need a little perfect prep, I think. But he jumps cute, and he'll jump the hunter jumps.
Yeah. If they don't jump it, he'll just toss his head when... like, we don't do well, like, after the final jump, he, like, just wants to go. Like, we don't do well with the, like, nice trot around after. That's why also for the Eck, he'd make a good Eck horse, I feel like, because he has, like, he can counter-canter and all of that, but, like, ask him to trot, and he's like, nope.
Yeah, I think if I did Squid in the hunters, I would just, like, not do the flat class, because he just doesn't move well. Like, he moves just okay, but he doesn't have that, like, little, like, the nose poke and, like, the...
Yeah, for it.
That would be a waste of money, doing the flat class.
So anyway, for the 3 rings. But price range for a lease and a sale. So for a lease for a thoroughbred.
10K, 15.
You think?
Maybe.
Okay, I'd agree. What about for a sale?
20.
30.
20 to 30.
I would say 20 to 30 for a sale. Maybe 35 too. Like if you can find one that's done really well.
Yeah.
I feel like it could almost go up to 40. Like if you find a really good thoroughbred that's been in like rated, a ton of rated shows.
Yeah.
And I think this person should also go older.
Yeah.
But I would say all the way up to 40 for a purchase price for a thoroughbred you can expect. And on the low end, would you say 15 for
20.
a sale? 20 to 40 for a sale. And then 15.
10, I think 10 to 15.
10 to 15.
For a lease, yeah.
I'll say 10 to 20. I'll go up.
Yeah.
Because that would be 50% of the sale
if
you go all the way up to 40. So 10 to 20 for a lease for a thoroughbred. 20 to 40 for a sale of a thoroughbred. All right, warm blood. But you can find one lower. Like, let me just say, like, if that's not your budget, I think it is possible to find, as we've just seen on this WTF podcast. there are horses out there in every budget.
Yeah.
Okay, warm blood.
I would maybe put low end of the warm blood 40.
Yeah, I agree with that.
40 to like 40 and up. Depending on
40 to 40 and up. 40 and up, depending on
what you want.
Yeah. I mean, you said that doesn't have to be super fancy, so I'll say mid-5. So like 40 to 65.
I would agree with that. That's what I was going to say.
65, you're going to be getting definitely sound. Well, not, I mean, she says sound. So yeah, sound, safe, and something that could do the 2.6 and move up to 3 foot, you'll get.
Yeah.
I think. It might not have like super extensive show record, but it'll have a show record. It'll have something on there for $65 for sure. And then for a lease price for a warm blood,
$25 to $50.
I agree. I think 50 is on the high end.
50 is definitely on the high end.
I think 50. I don't think you have to pay 50. I mean, if you want like a super fancy one, then yes, that's accurate. But I think you could go a little bit lower. But I think anywhere in that
25
range.
to 45, 25 to 40.
Yeah,
maybe
for a
lease.
lease. Yeah. Would you lease, or would you tell this person to lease, or would you tell this person to buy?
It depends on what their goals are. You know, like, do they want to just get back into it, or is this going to be like a stepping stone and they eventually, well, she said she wants to move up to the 3 foot.
Yeah.
So like, is that it? Or is she going to want to like do something else after the 3 foot? Because if the 3 foot is like it and she knows that's where she wants to be, I would say just buy. Mm-hmm. You can find a 17-year-old Oldenburg for $7,500.
Good.
So if she knows like 3 foot is her happy place, you could find something 14, 15, 16.
Yeah, I would probably go anything over 12.
Yes.
Because if you want sound and safe as an adult Amie to play around with in all 3 rings, just lifestyle wise for adult Amie, it's already hectic enough. You want to go to the barn and enjoy riding. Yeah. Especially if you want to play in all 3 rings, you want a horse that has experience, and that's not typically going to come with a horse that's younger, unless it's going to be a really expensive price.
Yeah.
The older horses that are stepping down, looking for another job, they're the ones that I think are going to be able to do all 3 rings.
Yeah, definitely.
I agree with your purchase.
Yeah.
I wouldn't lease.
I would
because it seems like she the way she's describing it's almost like a forever horse. Yeah. So I would buy.
Yeah. Do you have any specific ones that you want to do?
Yeah.
I
labeled them as discussion.
Yes, I have a few.
Yeah. Okay. These are so fun because we love giving advice.
I know.
Especially when it's solicited advice.
Yes.
All right, you want me to start, or do you want to?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, you can start. Do you want to do one and then I'll do one?
Yeah, we'll just switch back and forth for them. Okay. All right. I guess I could have done this as an ISO too, but that's fine. All right. Should I sell?
Okay.
We have a 10-year-old KWPN 17 hand purchased in April of 2023 in Wellington. At the time, he was 8, very green, and had 90 days of professional training and did a couple 125 schooling classes just to get video. I showed him in Wellington for 2024 and 2025, finishing in the 130s with positive results. This past summer, we did modified Grand Prix and open welcomes with positive results and a couple wins. Did the 140 weekend in September. The Royal for 140. He has scope for more. Also did a couple derbies the first summer I had him and pinned well in both. Could be a 3-ring horse or a 2-star 145. No quirks or health concerns, just regular sport horse maintenance annually. Loves turnout, extremely forgiving. I crashed him into an oxer in a 5-stride line and he patiently waited for the jump to be rebuilt and jumped the rest of the course like nothing happened. Aww. FYI, I'm a 20-year-old amateur. What do you think I could sell this horse for in Wellington? We are heading back there this winter and hopefully entering the U25 classes.
So is the question, should I sell, or
should I sell?
Because the subject is should I sell?
Yeah.
But the question in the email is, what do you think I could sell this horse for in Wellington? Honestly, this horse I feel like someone would buy this horse in like the 200.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Immediately. Yeah, I was thinking 200. I mean, on the low end, 150.
On the low
end. Yeah. I mean, because it seems like it just has so much experience.
Honestly, like, depending on who you're trying to sell it to, maybe more.
Yeah, I think in this case, it really depends on who your connections are.
Yeah.
Because I feel like once you get to the higher levels, like at this 130, 145, like the trainers pretty much like know of each other.
Yeah.
So like if you're competing in say like the U25 classes like you plan on doing and like a trainer sees the horse, like they'll go up to, if they know the other trainer and be like, is that horse for sale?
Like,
or like
people don't sell horses like this on like bigek.com.
Yeah, or like, I mean, sometimes you see for Facebook, but that's so rare. Like, I see more ISOs for horses in this price range, that would be in this price range, than I do for horses actually getting sold, because most of these horses getting sold are through connections.
Through word of mouth. Yeah. Like, you're not, people aren't selling these horses like
online.
On Facebook or online. So, it's about connections and who you know and who your probably for this person who your trainer knows, since they're an amateur.
She's 20.
But like, if this horse is gonna do the U25s, I actually know someone who's selling their 1.45 junior jumper for, I think they're asking like $350 for it.
I mean, fair.
So
yeah. I mean, I think it also depends. She didn't give us like what she or he, I don't actually know who sent this, but it depends what you bought the horse for, which would impact what you're gonna sell it for. So like, if I mean, if you
bought it for a lot of money.
Yeah, like if you bought it for
I thought you meant like if the horse was like bought for low, you would sell it for low.
No, like if you bought it for like $200,000, like no, you're not gonna be selling it for $150,000.
Yeah.
But if you bought it for say like $80,000, then yeah, I guess it doesn't matter. But like, it's whatever you bought it for, go up.
Like, honestly, now that I'm thinking of it, like, honestly, depending on the horse, like, I'd love to see a picture of the horse.
I would too. I don't have it.
And I'd love to know, like, the actual show record. I mean, she gave us some idea of the show record, but now I'm kind of thinking maybe people are going to come at me for this. But, like, honestly, maybe in the 300s. If the horse that this person is selling...
That's horse is going for $350?
Yes.
Okay. This one I don't think would go for that much, and just because it looks like... He said it was 8 years old, very green, with only 90 days of professional training as a 10-year-old. Oh, no, he was 8. Now he's 10. So he only has really 2 years of show experience. So he doesn't have that much show experience, which I think would bring the price down, even though he's competing in the 130s, 140s. You know, I don't think it would... I don't think the price would be astronomically high as $350, just because it's only 2 years.
Yeah, that's fair.
I feel like what you should
This horse is 12.
12, okay. So
she's a little bit older.
Yeah. But it also has probably been competing for like numerous years, not just 2. I mean, it's great. No quirks, no health concerns. Super forgiving, which is great. She's going back to Wellington this winter and entering the U25 classes. I'd say enter the U25 classes and mingle with people. Like, make your connections, have your trainer, like, start mingling and, like, putting it out there that the horse is, you know, an option.
Okay, so this horse, the first U.S. show record that this horse has is from 2020 in the 7-year-olds.
So that's 5 years of show experience in the U.S. This one has 2. Maybe in the high ones.
High 100s.
High 100s, or like anything up to 250.
Yeah.
I don't know with only 2 years of experience.
That's true. I didn't really clock the 2 years of experience.
Yeah, I didn't either at first, because she was saying like all the 130
Maybe
classes.
like 175 then.
Yeah. Like high.
Yeah.
I mean, it's only worth as much as someone's willing to pay. So
that's
like,
true. Like,
say it does really well in the U25s and someone's like, I want that horse. Can you sell it for $250? Probably. Like,
honestly, like, you can price it higher
and then go down
and then negotiate. Like, if someone wanted to negotiate, you could price it higher than you think.
Yeah.
It would maybe sell for, and then if someone wanted to negotiate, you have some room to
have
come
some
down.
wiggle room. Yeah.
I wouldn't. That's not to say you should overprice it. Like, don't price it at like $500K and expect someone to negotiate for that, because then you won't even get people to look at it.
Yeah.
But you could, like, if you wanted $150 for it, you could price it at $200.
I think $150 is low for because we just read
I
one
think
that
so
sold for
yeah.
what was it? It was a 0.90 to 120,
Oh, yeah.
and it
That
was sold for 160. But she did say prices were crazy.
So let's say you had a goal of selling it for like 180. you could price your horse at $250.
Yeah.
And see if anyone bites.
Yeah.
At that price.
Especially if you're not in a need, because she said, should I sell? So if you don't need to sell the horse, yeah, price it high. Like, if someone's going to pay that much money for it.
If someone asks you how much would you sell that horse for? $250.
I'd say $250.
Yeah.
I think that would be, like, my go-to. Especially if it's doing well, you know?
Yeah.
Like, it has 2 years of experience, which will definitely knock it down out of that 300, I think, for sure.
Yeah.
And out of the, like, upper 200s.
Yeah.
But I think 250 is fair for
Yeah.
for a U25 constant, like, placings in the 130s, 140s.
Yeah.
I think that's fair.
Yeah. I think so too.
I think
And
someone
then,
will pay that.
like, if you're not in a rush to sell and you have some wiggle room to just, like, hold on to her and, like, play the market a little bit.
Yeah. I mean, I think putting another year of experience wouldn't be a bad idea.
Yeah. Yeah, and it sounds like you said, this person doesn't seem to be in a rush to sell her, so.
Yeah, price the horse high, and if someone bites, there you
Yeah.
go. It's always nice if you're not in a rush to sell the horse, because then you can price it how you want,
Yeah.
and, you know, someone, if they want the horse that badly, will pay the amount that, you know, you request.
Yeah. Or maybe someone will even offer
Offer
a lot of money for it.
Yeah, exactly.
All right.
Oh, it is nice, too, because it did a couple derbies.
Yeah.
So that is actually a positive.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I think anywhere from, like, maybe 175, I feel like would be, like, low.
Yeah.
Like, that would be the absolute minimum.
Yeah.
Depending on how much you bought the horse for.
Yeah.
Would be the absolute minimum I would sell this horse for.
Yeah.
Like minimum.
175 to 250.
Yeah, and then 250. Like, anywhere in that price range, I
Yeah.
think would be okay.
Yeah. Okay, so I have one that I think is an interesting discussion.
Okay.
I think it's an interesting question. I'm curious to see your thoughts. I
Okay.
know I have some thoughts.
It might be the one that I was going to read, so this would be perfect. We'll see.
Is it the riding safety question?
Yes!
Okay.
Oh,
Okay.
great minds think alike. See, we're going to end on time.
Okay. So this
Okay.
person says, "Hi, I love your podcast and have a safety question. I'm trying to take precautions for riding safely since I broke my back last year and now ride in an air vest. I would greatly value your opinion on another safety topic. ACE medication. I'm riding at a barn that gives the lesson horse I ride ACE since she is a hot horse. Is this ever okay? I'm only jumping small fences, 2'3", and I was told by another person that you should never jump an aced horse. The horse definitely feels groggy at the beginning of our lessons, but by the end she has more energy." Oh my God. "I have some anxiety I'm trying to overcome and can't get it out of my head that she's on a sedative when I'm riding her. Another barnmate says this is fine and she would be unrideable with it. Would really value your feedback."
I
So-
did look at this one.
I have a few thoughts.
Yeah.
The first thought is the last sentence. Another barnmate said this is fine and she would be unrideable with it.
Yeah.
Why
I think,
are you putting a horse that would be unrideable without ACE in a lesson program?
Yeah. I think there's bigger issues here than the ACE,
Yes.
to be honest.
Yes. I agree.
Yeah.
I
I don't think the question is, like, because obviously we're not vets, right? Like,
yeah.
we can't sit here and say, I mean, personally, like, have I ridden a horse? I don't think I've ridden a horse that's been aced. Do people do it? I'm sure they do it.
I have, only because I used to give Z like a little bit in the winter when I wasn't showing. When I would ride him at home just to flat.
Do you jump? Just a flat.
Just to flat.
Yeah.
Or else he would like spin and buck me off.
Yeah.
So it was just like
a spinner for sure.
It was just like a little bit to take the edge off, but just to flat.
Yeah.
And it was if he hadn't been ridden in like a week
Yeah.
or something. This wasn't like a regular occurrence. This was like I don't want to die today.
Yeah. I don't think I would knowingly ride a horse that has been aced like this is saying.
Yeah.
Like, have people done it? I'm sure. But, like, I don't know enough about ACE, to be honest, to be like, it's not safe or safe. Like, I feel like ACE is almost like I don't want to say a cop-out. Like, maybe in the past it was used more, but now I
Yeah.
feel like there's so many alternative supplements that are used to calm horses down
Yeah.
rather than ACE
Mm-hmm.
that I would
yeah.
be interested to know
Yeah,
if, like,
because
people...
also with Z, this was like 10
This was
years
like 12
ago.
years ago, as we
Yeah.
said, right? With you buying him. I feel like there's other alternatives that people use rather than their immediate
Yeah, because then
thing goes to Ace.
Because then we actually ended up putting him on smart calm supplements.
Yeah.
That
It worked.
were great.
Yeah, I think I personally don't know that much about Ace to say if it's safe or not. I would assume that the person who told her that it's unsafe to jump is probably correct. Like, because Ace is a sedative, right?
Yes, Ace
so
is a
whenever you're
sedative.
riding a horse with a sedative, there's always a chance and a risk that horse isn't at, like, the top, like, of its game.
I don't think I would jump
I don't think I would jump a horse on Ace, no. I wouldn't, personally. Especially if she has a back issue.
Yeah.
Like, already. It's going to affect the horse one way or another if you drug the horse.
Yes.
It's going to affect it.
Yeah.
Like, whether you're flatting it or jumping it, it's going to affect it.
Yeah.
So, is it dangerous? I would say it could be, yeah.
Like, theoretically.
Theoretically, yeah. Anytime that you drug a horse, it could be a risk because the horse isn't at mental state, isn't quite there.
Yeah.
And anything could happen.
Mm-hmm.
It's kind of like when we're on stuff.
Yeah.
Like for like when you get out of an operation, they're like, don't drive, don't do this. It's like could you drive after? Maybe, yeah.
Like,
technically you could, but they're doing it because it's a safety precaution, just because they've given you something that they know affects your brain, that you might not be making all the decisions that you would be making if you didn't have that.
Yeah.
So I feel like it's the same concept, that it's whether you're flatting the horse or jumping the horse, it's affecting the horse in some way that it's not at 100%.
And I think and here's the other thing, right? So,
I honestly don't know enough about Ace to, like, I'm going off of just, like, it's a sedative. I don't really know that a ton about it or how it affects horses. I don't, not to my knowledge I've definitely not used it on Finn.
Yeah.
But not to my knowledge have I ever ridden a horse that was aced.
Yeah.
Not to my knowledge.
Mm-hmm.
Or have I ever aced a horse.
Yeah.
So I don't know that much about it. But I think the the root issue of this situation is not the ace, it's like the horse. Why does this horse need to be aced every single day to ride? That's the concern here.
And if that's the case, why is it in your lesson program?
Yeah, why is it in the lesson program?
Like, that is the main issue.
Yeah, not the ace.
It's not the ace.
It's the use of the ace for the horse. Like, what do you mean the horse is unrideable?
Another barnmate said that this is fine and she would be unrideable without it.
Like, what do you mean unrideable? I don't think any horse that needs a sedative to be rideable should be ridden.
Yeah.
Like, there's a deeper issue going on here than drugging the horse.
Yeah.
Is the horse just, like, does it need better training? Mm-hmm. Is it, like, is it cooped up? Is it in pain? Yeah, like, what is making this horse unrideable that you or the trainer feels the need to ace this horse every time? Like, I feel like that's unethical. Yes. For sure.
Unless by unrideable, maybe it means that the horse just needs, like, an advanced rider. But even then like,
it
shouldn't be in the lesson program. It shouldn't
be in a lesson program, and you shouldn't be putting riders on the horse if you need to ace the horse in order for those riders to ride the horse. Because it said that it just has to be, it's a hot horse. So I would get down, like, I would be more concerned as to why the horse is in the lesson program to begin with. I wouldn't personally, if I was in that situation, ride the horse. Yeah. I would be very concerned because if it is on ace every single day, what happens if something, like, if it doesn't get it that day and I hop on? Like, why is it unrideable? And why does it need... I know, I'm like... Why does it need drugs in order to get ridden? That's such a concern.
Yes. Yeah, the issue, again, for me, is not the ace itself, right?
Yeah.
It's like...
It's the use of the ace on this particular horse.
Yeah, it's like the situation that is necessitating the ace.
Yeah, that's a good way of putting it.
Like, that's the issue.
I'm
concerned. I feel like I feel like you should find a new lesson partner, to be honest.
I honestly feel, if I found out that this was going on, I'd be super concerned. Not because it's the use of ACE, although, yes, this is an issue. But I would be concerned that the horses, there's something wrong with this horse in particular, but there's something wrong deeper with the training.
Yeah.
Or something's going on, because no horse in a lesson program needs or should be aced every single lesson and deemed unrideable without drugs.
Yeah.
Like a no.
Yeah.
Like, have they tried supplements to calm the horse down if it's hot? Or is it just, are you placing the horse in a lesson, like with riders that are not suitable for the temperament or the level of skill? Are you not turning out the horse? So it's just super
Is the horse just maybe not suited for a lesson program? Some horses don't like being lesson horses.
Yeah. Honestly, I would find a new barn.
Yeah. I also would find a new barn because this whole situation is just like...
It's sketchy and it's concerning.
And I also would be questioning your barnmate that says that this is fine.
Yeah, that's weird. That's bad. Yeah, it's not fine. That is definitely not fine to be drugging a horse in order to ride the horse.
Yeah.
That's not fine.
Yeah. I'm just rereading it to see if there's anything else that I didn't pick up on.
I mean, I don't know why that was just like the first thing to go to. Like, haven't they tried calming supplements for the horse? Like, I think there's more about this horse.
Like she says, I'm riding a barn that gives a lesson horse. I ride Ace and she's a hot horse. Is this ever okay? Like I said, if you are making the conscious decision to do it to your horse and you are going to ride said horse and knowingly like doing that,
and put yourself in that situation,
then like that's your decision that you make.
Like, for instance, I get what you're saying, because when Finn was coming back from his injury after not being ridden for like a year and a half, they did drug him. Like, they put I don't think it was ACE.
Yeah.
But they did, I mean, granted, we were only walking. So, like, I don't know if that makes a difference. But it's still, like, it was my horse. I put that, like, right. I was the one riding and to put myself in that situation. Exactly. I don't think it was ACE. I think it was, like, a vet-approved, like, for riding that maybe doesn't affect it as much. I don't know. I don't know that much about sedatives. But if it's your horse and you're the one riding and putting yourself in that situation, I think it's a little bit different.
I think it's a lot different.
Than if you're putting someone else in that situation.
I think it's a lot different if it's your horse and you made that decision for yourself and your horse, rather than a trainer making this decision for a lesson horse and the person that they're putting on this horse. Like,
yeah. I think you need to find a new barn. Yeah. Like, ASAP. I think so too. I think there's more going on behind the scenes that...
is this ever okay? I don't think it's ever okay to put someone else in this situation.
Yes.
Right? Like, I think, like I said, situationally, it depends if it's you and your own horse and all that stuff, blah, 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 all that stuff that we just said. But I don't think it's ever okay to subject someone else to that, because, like, you never know.
Yeah. It's affecting the horse one way or the other.
Yeah. And, like, again, why is this lesson horse having to be ACE every time it's ridden? And if that's the case, why is it in your lesson program? Why are you having people ride it? Why are you putting someone
with a broken
back injury who has some anxiety
on this horse? Yeah.
I'm fired up about this.
I know. I don't think it's ever okay to drug a horse to be rideable.
Yeah.
I will say that. I do not ever think it's okay to drug a horse every single day because it's deemed unrideable. I think that's a training issue.
Yes, I agree.
I think that's something else.
If you're having to use it every day just to be able to ride it,
there's something wrong.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got to figure out what that is.
Yes.
And I think there's also alternatives that you can use that are natural supplements in lieu of drugging. I mean, drugging the horse, yeah.
I agree. And my main question again is, why is this horse unrideable?
Why is this horse unrideable? Why is it in a lesson program?
Yeah.
Why would you put as she said, adult Amir, why would you put this individual who I'm hoping has like a back issue on this horse.
Yeah.
And jumping, oh my God.
Yeah.
Like, what if something happens?
No.
That's like a lawsuit, I feel like, waiting to happen. If something happened and you didn't tell the person that you aced the horse, something happened, oh my God, can you imagine?
I know.
You drugged this horse, you didn't tell me, I got injured on your drugged horse. Like, that's so bad.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I don't like this situation.
I don't like this situation either. This is a very toxic, uncomfortable, unsettling situation that I would remove myself from as soon as possible.
I agree.
Find a new barn. Even if you have to drive farther, find a new barn. This is not a good situation that you want to be in. I think it is a safety issue for you just because of your medical history.
Yeah.
And I think it's a ethical issue regarding like horse welfare.
Yeah.
So yeah, get yourself out of this environment.
Yeah, I would find a new barn. Because I don't think that this is a good situation.
This is not good. This is a WTF.
Yeah, this is a WTF. Yeah.
I don't think you can argue that the horse is 100% when it's drugged. Like, that horse is not 100%.
Absolutely.
So there's always some risk whether you choose to drug the horse or sedate the horse, there's always a risk when you decide to get on that horse that is drugged.
Yeah, definitely.
So, like, in that case, yes, it is a safety issue just because the horse is not 100%. Does that mean something bad is going to happen? No. Could it happen? Does it increase the risk of something bad happening? Yes.
Yeah.
But if I was in this situation, I would get the F out.
Yeah, I agree. All right.
I'm just going to label the ones I've done as... Oh, you already did!
I did. I do it as we go.
Wow, you are awesome.
I do it as we go. I don't know if I got the one... Did I get both of the ones that you did?
No, I'll do this one.
All right. Well, that's all we have for today. Like, follow, subscribe, comment if you want on Spot.
Yeah, rate.
Oh yeah, rate us
Rate and comment
on Spotify and YouTube. Did I put the last episode on YouTube? I don't remember if I put the last episode on YouTube.
We're gonna have to figure that out.
Yeah, I'm gonna look.
Okay.
On Spotify and YouTube and Apple Podcasts, you can follow the podcast at The Working Ammy Pod on TikTok. You can follow me at The Working Ammy on TikTok. You can follow Maria at Phoenix and Finn and The Investing Equestrian on TikTok and Instagram.
Yep. Social media.
I'm also on Instagram. Most of you guys know that already. And yeah, keep sending us your submissions. Keep sending us discussion topics. We love giving advice.
Yeah, give us like stories that need advice.
Yeah.
Like the safety question. That was fun to like kind of go through.
Send us updates if you have updates.
Yes, follow-ups. We love that.
If we have recorded.
Like in the past. Any of like the 2 years, 3 years.
Yeah.
How long have we been doing this? 3 years?
Something like that. It's been a long time now.
It's been a minute.
We took a hiatus. But, so anything, if we have recorded or even if we haven't recorded and you have an update, we'll read it. Well, we'll try to read it.
Yeah. So, reply to your original email or like copy and paste your original email if we haven't read it or even if we did with like the update.
Yeah.
Because we're more likely to read it. Because I know we have quite a few from like years back.
Yeah.
So if you want to see yours, if you've submitted it, we haven't read it yet.
We probably forgot about it.
Yeah, just reply to it so it's like at the top of our inbox.
Yeah.
Because those are the ones that we're like going through right now.
Yeah. Yeah. And that's it. Oh, if you need Christmas gifts, shop my gift guide.
It's so good.
At the link tree in my TikTok bio or my Instagram bio. You can get some good deals from some of the discount codes that I have in there. So
for riders, trainers, and grooms.
And horses. Yeah, I think that's it.
Yeah.
All right. Adult.
Wait,
no, it's a
saying that. Yeah.
Wait, is it work? It's working.
Okay. Oh, that makes me feel better though, because I used to keep saying that. All right.
Okay. Working Ammy's out. Why are we so bad at the ending?